I'm Dr. Revels, and you're listening to the REVELSations podcast. Please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcast, and let me know that you are listening. Drop a comment, be a part of the conversation. Share this with somebody who might benefit from his message. And remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell an enemy that you are listening to the REVELSations podcast. The topic of today's short verse is magnetism. Magnetism. Let's get into some dictionary definitions as we like to do here on the Revelation podcast. So we're all on the same page. So before we get to magnetism, we're going to get to a magnet. A magnet is a noun. It's an object that can attract certain metals like iron, nickel, or cobalt. It has two ends called poles, a North Pole and a South Pole, and they are attracted to one another. We'll get to that word in a second. Magnetism. Magnetism is the force that makes sure magnets attract or repel certain objects. It is an invisible force. That word attracts shows up. Dictionary definition of attraction is the act or power of drawing things together. So magnets have the attraction power of drawing things together, especially because of interest, desire, or charm. Another form of the word is something that draws attention or interest to, or another definition, a force that pulls one object toward another. And then our final definition of the day is attractive. So we have attract done. Now let's get to attractive. It is pleasing to the eye or the mind or to the senses, having qualities to make others interested or pleased. So when we're going through life, I think we are trying to be and trying to find things that are attractive, things that are pleasing to our eye, or we're trying to be pleasing to another person's eye or their mind or their senses. And that could be physically, intellectually, ideologically, socially, politically. It doesn't matter. What are we attracted to? What is pleasing to us? What do we like? What is pleasing to us? And we go after what's attractive. And I could understand that. And a lot of times our society has framed what we think is attractive. There's a certain body type that is attractive. There's a certain ideology that is attractive. There's a pejorative way of thinking. There's a way to be. Like some people might be attractive or attracted to the idea of capitalism, let's just say. Everybody, oh, I'm a capitalist. Oh, I'm a capitalist. And if you're not, and if you say anything contrary to that in a capitalistic society, you're frowned upon. Everybody is pleased by the ideology of capitalism, or everybody is pleased by the ideology of beauty standards, or a particular beauty standard, or a particular job standard in the area of success. Success looks like an attractive thing because success is defined one way to a lot of people, meaning monetary value or monetary gain. And I'm here to challenge you a little bit and maybe change the idea a little bit. And instead of thinking about what is attractive, we should gain the power of attraction, the power of drawing things together or drawing things to us, becoming a person of interest, a person of desire, or a person of charm, and going after things that we have attraction to that aren't necessarily attractive. See, attractive and attraction are not the same. Attractive is pleasing to the eye, mind, or the senses. Attraction is the power to draw things together. Okay, so this person may be attractive. And I know a lot of guys that they want to get the most attractive girl out there, a lot of girls that want to get the most attractive guy out there, or the most other people want to get the most attractive job. But I think we should go to what is or what draws us in, or what we have the most attraction to, the thing that is pulling us in, where our desires go. Because sometimes we end up going after what's attractive, even though we don't have a lot of attraction to it. And remember what we said about magnets. Magnets are objects that can attract things together. And we think that, okay, that's attractive, so I want it. It's pleasing to the eye. But magnetism is the force, the invisible force that it says, that can draw things together or push things apart. And sometimes when we go after the most attractive things, there's a force that is pushing us apart, because just because it's the most attractive, it doesn't mean it has the most attraction. It looks the best, it shines the best, it seems the best, but it doesn't have that power to keep us. It doesn't have that power to hold us. It doesn't have that power to benefit us. Or in other words, we don't have the power to keep. We don't have the power to hold. We don't have the power to attract, even though we might be attractive. So I personally have been told that I could have a lot of great things in life, and I probably can if I was going after the things that were attractive. But I tend to go after the things that has my attraction, that I'm attracted to, not necessarily attractive. It could be a woman, it could be a job, it could be a situation. Yeah, the world says that that's attractive, and it does look nice, and it's shining, and it looks like a great opportunity. But you know what? It's not drawing me in. I don't have that magnetism that pulls me in. There's something about that that's like when you take two magnets and they have the same positive charge, you can't put them together. They misfire. And I'm like, you know what? I go after attraction more than what's attractive. So I want you to look at your life. What do? Do you like things that are more attractive? The standard quote, oh, okay, this is what everybody else likes and it's super attractive. And it could be nice. And I'm not saying things or people or the great job or the great person or the great opportunity is not attractive. But the question is, does your attractiveness and your attraction line up? And honestly, I think if we're thinking about it, it doesn't always line up. Sometimes it line up. Sometimes the thing that is most attractive to us, we have the most attraction to. But sometimes we are going after things, or we want things, or we're following the crowd with groupthink. Groupthink is people are swayed in how they think by the crowd or the community that they're in. And or they move from one community where they do not agree to a community of like-minded individuals. That is groupthink. And groupthink sometimes influences our behavior to go toward things that are more attractive, more than things that we're attracted to. So look at your life. Think about the person you're with. Think about the job you're at. Think about the things that you have. Have you surrounded those things that you have a lot of attraction to? Or have you surrounded a lot of things that are attractive? I would make it this way. There are cars out there that are beautiful. Let's make it an object so we don't talk about any person, that are super beautiful. And they're a lot of money, and they have the shine and all the bells and whistles that it might make everybody say, oh my God, look at that beautiful car as it goes by. And it is a beautiful car, but you may not like that car. You might like an old pickup truck, and the old pickup truck has a lot more power, but it doesn't look as good, or it's not as fancy. But you are actually happy with the thing that has more attraction. But do you decide, you know what? I like the envy of the attractive thing. So you go after your attractive thing. And while other people are oohing and ahhing and saying that's beautiful and saying that's awesome, are you as happy as you would be if you would have gone to the thing that you have the most attraction to? I'll let you think about that one for a moment. So as I wrap this up, I'll talk about myself one more time and mention again, there are things that have been in my life that are less attractive to the masses, but I'm a little more attracted to them. You could think of it like going to a restaurant, the most fancy restaurant. Oh my God, you have an opportunity to go to a Michelin 5-star restaurant. Yeah, I do. But I like the mom and pop shop. The food tastes better to me. I enjoy myself better. Yeah, I can go to the attractive thing, but I want to go to the thing that brings me in and has more attraction. So I'm actually going to be happier. And I think we should build our framework not around what the world says that is attractive, but instead what we have attraction to. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for listening to the REVELSations podcast. I am because we are. Hallelujah. Holla back. Peace.
Yeah, the revelations now televised. A platform for you and I. And now look with full heart and clear eyes. Now, these are just my thoughts. Truth on how I feel on these topics I reveal. Please know my toll, I always keep it real. Can't face the word if you can't face facts. For your time, just open up your mind. That's it, just live, think big, now take that. With God in me, this here was made by design. Yeah, the revelation will be televised. REVELSations.